Hello citizens, this is Imp from Black Talon Gaming, also known as Valdir from Reddit. Today I'm going to be playing a special game of Stellaris, in that this will be turn 1 of the Stellacracy playthrough for the Reddit game group. If you're unfamiliar with what Stellacracy is, I'm going to put some links down in the description box below. I want you to go ahead and click over there and check it out. Essentially, it's a game, a collaborative game, based on a community that I've built here on Reddit and on YouTube and on Engine, and the players come together and they voted in a constitution, and then they take votes on things like a president and forming an assembly and forming a council. These people legislate, they spend about a week legislating, and then the president gathers up the legislation, examines it, and sends orders that I try to execute and guide me as close as I possibly can get them within my playthrough of Stellaris. So it's a very community-based game. We have lots of fun with it. There are secondary rules for characters. You can try to assassinate people. You can try to be a pilot that goes from star to star. You can be a politician. You can do pretty much anything you want. You can be a mogul and build up your credit empire and just become insanely rich. There's lots of great things that you can do. It's going to be lots of fun. It's going to be huge. I tell you, huge. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and cover exactly what happened in turn 1. I'm going to start with the legislature. This past week in the legislature, 10 bills were proposed. I counted about 10. I think there may have been as many as 12, maybe 2 I missed here or there. And of those 10 bills, only one ever passed both chambers of the Solar Confederation's Congress, I guess you could call it. 8 of those bills passed the council, only 2 were turned down, but only one of them passed the assembly. And I'm not quite sure exactly why the assembly was as inactive as it was. I think it might have been actually a case of player vacancy, because even those people that weren't voting, they weren't getting online. They were fairly non-committal. I don't know, like it could have just been obstructionism, but if you don't pay enough attention, if you're not active enough, obstructionism can just seem like laziness. So there you have it. The facts of the matter are 10 bills proposed, 8 passed the council, and only 1 passed the assembly. Do with that information what you will. As a result, the one that did pass was purely a procedural bill dealing with how to pass bills and making some additional changes and amendments to the Constitution itself. So it really has no effect on gameplay itself. So when it came down time to issue the orders, the president had tons of leeway with deciding what he was going to prioritize and what was going to happen. As such, he wrote out pretty extensive orders for me to follow. I've got these in my hand here, and they will be guiding my playthrough. And if I'm going to go ahead and summate them, I would say that it focuses on the domestic economy, building up the economy on Earth first before going into space. So I take it that this administration prioritizes Earth construction over space construction, which is not usually how I play, because I actually prioritize minerals. Well, we'll get into that maybe a little bit later in another game or another video. But for right now, all you need to know is that I've been ordered to prioritize construction on Earth. I've been given a really good set of orders about how to explore the near area to Sol. So we're going to go ahead and start playing and see what happens. And just as a reminder, this first turn is going to go to the year 2205, 0101 2205, or slightly before then. I'm probably going to stop right before then so I don't accidentally go over. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to go do is I'm going to check the policies and edicts and make sure that they are lining up with where they should be. Okay. Orbital bombardment. The president has ordered this to move to full. Migration has been ordered to move to free. Resettlement has been ordered to be allowed. Voting rights has been ordered to move to free vote. Though humanity has not yet discovered another species, you know. And when I was looking over these orders and comparing them to the Constitution, I determined that none of these actually violate the Constitution, which is why I'm going to go ahead and do them. Okay, these are good, these are good. And we have been told to allow full unrestricted native studies and native enlightenment once that pops up. Alright. I'm going to focus. Let's go ahead and set our research. Research is going to go solar panels, planetary unification, and nanomechanics. Alright, there we go. We've been given orders to survey Sol first, which makes sense. So we're just going to set that to survey system. And I have a feeling that we will probably pop... I don't know where we're going to pop minerals, but I'm going to move that right there. Let's see here. So on Earth, we're going to be concentrating on the surface, and we're going to construct a mining network here. We're going to clear this out. We do not have the resources to clear this tile. Why can we not? Oh, correction. That is B2. This is where we're clearing. So, scrap that. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the game because I think we're caught up right now. Let's see what happens. Here we go. I've been ordered that I cannot begin any space station construction until we are at least 2 buildings ahead of Pop. Or no, 1 building ahead of Pop, I believe. Let me go ahead and take a look. Yeah, 2 buildings ahead of Pop. At 1 building ahead of Pop, we will divert resources to expanding the fleet. At 2 buildings ahead of Pop, we will divert resources to building stations. Right now we are currently... we're about to be 1 building ahead of Pop, I believe, yeah. And at that point we will construct a ship. Interesting. Looks like we'll be right at Pop development. So we're probably not going to be constructing any space stations until Earth is full up, but that is looking alright because right now we have not popped up any minerals or energy in the solar system yet. There we go. Okay. 2 energy at Saturn. I usually prioritize minerals in my playthrough because I find those are the primary chokes on expansion and development. Okay, so we're 1 ahead, and... Okay, never mind. So we're 1 ahead at this point, so what we're going to do is we're going to build another Corvette. And we're going to go ahead and build a Onyx farm there and clear that. In a few seconds here, I'm going to pause it and count up the population and the
construction complete.
Because we need that to determine how much money the government made this year. Alright, let's see. 5, 6, 8 pumps. And expenditures on building maintenance and station maintenance are 7.25. 7.25 times 101 is going to be 730 something, I think. Let's see. 7.25 times 732 credits. Alright, so the government made 2,032 credits that first year. I'm going to be doing this each and every time. I just wanted to do that out loud so that you know when I did pause it for at the end of every year, you'd get an idea of what I was doing. We are still 1 building ahead. I do believe now we are still authorized to build another Corvette. So that's what we're going to do. According to my orders, Corvette construction takes precedence over construction of mining bases.
Construction complete.
We got a lot of energy going down. Right, we're 2 ahead now, so we're going to hit Neptune up. I think that'll be our first construction. So we're going to go ahead and add this to the queue. Oh, wait.
System survey complete.
Alright. Nope. Okay. Next, I'm to survey these 2. Also, the executor has given specific details that correspond with the president's directives. So what we're going to do is we're going to establish smaller strike forces to go out and do quick scans of the nearby area in order to find habitable planets. Well, it seems I accidentally skipped one of them, but I think we're gonna make up for that right now. Alright, so we've discovered alien life now. Now I'm gonna send these guys out in a scouting array of sorts. We are still currently 2 ahead, so I guess next construction will be a Corvette.
Construction complete. Alien vessel updated.
Let's check what type of aliens those were. Those are not... I've been ordered not to research into non-sentient alien species. That appears to be a sentient alien species, so I'm going to conduct the research. This is a bit disturbing because that's either an enclave or whatever they're called, or that is a the bounds of an alien empire. We're gonna see here in a minute. Almost no resources in Seoul, which is a little bit disappointing. And no anomalies quite yet.
System survey complete.
We are super duper ahead in building construction, so now I'm going to finish out Corvette construction while also doing some external construction stuff. Right. We completed Alpha Centauri, 2 planets, that's pretty good. Actually 3. It's a Savannah world. Are these terraformable? No. Okay, so we've got a 3 planet grouping here in Alpha Centauri. Got a feeling that's going to be really valuable in the future of our expansion. We've got Bernard's Star. I don't think there will be anything else there. Still need to cover that and see what's there. Let me go ahead and take a look at Alpha Centauri for y'all. It's a jungle world? No, it's temperate. Yeah, continental, sorry. But wow, does it have a lot of blockers. So out of 16 tiles starting, it has 5 available. Just barely have enough to be able to move from a shelter to an administration. But there you go. That's Alpha Centauri. I guess that'll be our next colony. I will take a screenshot of Alpha Centauri and put that up as well. I forgot to do the numbers on 2202. I don't believe they changed whatsoever, so it should be pretty easy. Yeah, they did not change. Yeah. All right, let's continue. Looking for any change beyond...
Special project complete.
Right, after successfully translating the language, we have established communications with the Rayub state. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. Right, so the Rayub state are science directorate, hegemonic imperialists. We're militaristic. Let's go ahead. I've been ordered to pursue good relations as much as possible. Let me go ahead and this change. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms that what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieve spaceflight at roughly the same time. Okay, this changes everything. Let's go ahead and take a look at them real quick. Alright, these are good guys, so I think we will pursue good relations, as ordered by the President. Alright, I think we've conducted... No, we've still got a little bit more scanning to do. It's interesting to note that we have one star right there that we should be able to reach once we get Alpha Centauri. Maybe. Well, we'd certainly be able to reach, I think, if we put Sipix in our network. And certainly from Sipix, we should be able to reach this one as well. So I definitely think this area is... We're going to be able to branch out into this arm as well. Alright, let's see. Time to expand the fleet. We've got a nice energy surplus. Our minerals are kind of falling behind, but that's all right. Development on Earth continues at a fairly good pace. A4 will be the next target, so what I'm going to do is probably finish up Saturn, clear A4, and move from there. The Cybrex. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Barnard's Star 1A. Incredibly, the civilization, which apparently referred to itself as the Cybrex, seems to have been made up of machines that were linked together in some sort of collective consciousness. The age of the artifacts indicate that they were active some 600,000 years ago, in this portion of the galaxy at least, but we have learned nothing of their exact origins. According to a partial data fragment that our scientists managed to extract from one of these artifacts, the Cybrex at some point launched a crusade to destroy all sentient organic life in the galaxy for reasons unknown. Congratulations, we have discovered the Cybrex. What have you?
Situation log updated. Construction complete. System survey complete.
Okay. And we have scouted all of near space, so we're good on that end. I think we're going to be expanding in this direction peacefully, and then down here, especially if we can grab Sipix. Going to bring all the space forces back and merge them in preparation for the pirate event, because I think I'm probably going to run out of space stations here and going to be forced to do space stations overseas or in other systems, you know what I'm saying.
Incoming transmission.
Agree. Looks like we'll be taking over those fungoids soon enough. So that is their home planet. Yes, it is. Right there. Okay. Alright, science ship is still... No, it's done. Okay. In order of decreasing habitability, so ocean desert, ocean savanna, so right there, and there, and then everywhere else. Alright. Forgot 2203 again. Okay, this time our income went up by 2 points, so 202. So it's just 2234. Alright, let's continue. Alright, we are... Gotta build one of these first because that's prioritized over station building. It's more than enough to handle the pirate threat. And since there's a building, there's a ship building, we can now build this according to our orders. Let's make sure. Oh shit, there's not a building. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Actually, I guess... No,
Construction complete.
A little bit of a hiccup right there, but not too bad. We are still technically
Construction
3 buildings
complete.
ahead, so I think I am still in observance of the orders. Not that it matters too much. Definitely might as well. Let's see. Keep going.
System survey complete.
Right, and the rest are going to be cleared for science labs. We'll attempt to send the scout ship to explore their home, because it's fairly interesting that they are within 1 jump distance from us. So let's go ahead and add that to the...
Construction complete.
Just double check the orders on those ships. So we could be increasing our efficiency if we went ahead and dealt with the pirate crisis right now in order to get those minerals. Gots to wait.
Construction complete.
Let's go ahead and pre-stage that. Another one.
System survey complete.
Should have cleared first. No, we're still 3 ahead.
Construction complete.
Okay, forget to do 2022.04, so let me go ahead and calculate that. Same diff, so 2,234, and we are nearing the end of the first turn. So here in a second, I will go ahead and count the last bit of everything. Looks like we're not going to completely fill up the cap yet in the first turn, but we're close.
Anomaly found.
Been ordered to leave be any anomalies if they have above a 0% failure risk. Alright, let me go ahead and calculate up the last turn. Let's see, 8.54, same diff. Alright. Right, in the last 5 years, the government has collected 10,760 credits in revenue. Creds in revenue. I think this will pretty much complete the first turn.
System survey complete.
We're gonna stop right there. Perfect. Go ahead and make sure I know what that is. Alright, let me go ahead and take some pictures of, if I can remember. Well, I'll take some pictures here in a minute. But anyhow, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have any curiosity at all about this game and what it is, I suggest you go ahead and go to the subreddit or go to the engine and go ahead and sign up. It's a lot of fun. It doesn't take much out of your schedule at all, unless you want to be something like the president or a legislature, in which case it should be taking a little bit of your time. But it's tons of fun. We're having a lot of fun over there, and we'd love to have you guys. So, yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the section below. As always, like, share, subscribe, and stay awesome.